Here's another video on more roof cleaning. It's a little shady out. The sun's about to come out right now, but basically black discoloration, some lichen. Same with up here. You can tell more with the transition here where the flashing oxidation keeps the organics from growing. The sun's coming out right now. Some lichen and a little bit of moss sprinkled in. So this this roof by no means is I don't think anyone would show up and say, wow, this roof needs to be replaced or anything, but you know, this customer is obviously aware that this can be handled, that your roof can look perfect. So, and it's actually great maintenance. I tell customers all the time, out of a 40-30 year roof, you probably need to soft wash the whole roof at least 3 times, or should. This organics on this roof right here could be anywhere between 5 or 7 years old. Hard to tell, but if you really do stay on top of it and want to soft wash your roof more often, the upside of this is that these results will almost be instant, if not just several weeks. I bet in 30 days the lichen and little pebbled in moss will be gone. So the less organics on your roof, the faster the results. So, you know, if this was covered in moss like a carpet, that's where again the education of it's a gradual result and it can take 3 to 6 months really comes into play. And I start talking about guarantees of full eradication, that we would return and soft wash the roof again if the carpet of moss did not disappear in that time frame. But you know, it's something like this. It's you know, more frequent maintenance will keep you from having to deal with those results. Danny right now is just pre-wetting the plants just with the garden hose, because my job here is to spray the algicide on the roof, make sure most of all the algicide goes on the roof, and then Danny is my ground guy, wetting all the plants, making sure all the surrounding landscape is rinsed while we're doing the process, after we're doing the process. And this is just the kind of precaution you need to ensure that the landscape stays safe. And I think in a lot of my roof cleaning videos, I don't really go into detail about the gutter bags. So the algicide goes onto the roof. It's a soapy solution, so it's really thick and it sticks to the roof. And so if I'm spraying the front part of this roof with 20 gallons of roof wash mix, what comes into this gutter bag usually is about 1 gallon of runoff. And we use the gutter bag because we don't want to harm this plant, we don't want to kill this grass. It collects, the roof stops dripping, and then we cut this gutter bag and dump it where there is no vegetation or any landscape at risk. So that's it. So I didn't want to I need to use both hands to hit this edge. This is like the most important part, again, because I'm not trying to spray any solution off the roof. I got Danny down here wetting vegetation on this edge, and yep, here it is, the soapy solution. Here's the organics right here dying. Let's see here. Hit this edge. Danny's rinsing the plants right down here. You know, with a good assistant, he'll just know where you're spraying. You know, I didn't even have to tell him to hit that. But yeah, soft washing. Back to that point. I'm not physically getting on this roof. I'm on the ladder. I went up the ladder here, and I'm probably just going to go up the ladder over there on that edge. If you pay someone to power wash your roof, they have to dance around on this roof. They probably won't be harnessed in. They have to power wash every square inch. And are they gonna miss or hit every piece of organics? I have completely eradicated this whole section of organics from the ladder. So in my opinion, I don't touch on it a lot, is that the safety risk of someone power washing your roof, if you wanted the instant results, it's not worth it. And you should be weary of anyone willing to power wash your roof. They're willing to damage it. They're willing to risk their life to get on this roof. You couldn't pay me enough money to power wash a roof. It wouldn't happen. This is the process. This is the approved process, and this is the only way I'd ever clean a roof. All right, Danny, I'm gonna spray that guy. So yeah, be very wary of those plants. So yeah, the front of this roof is now soft washed. It's still activating, so that's why it looks so white right now. The organics, just when they're dying, they just present white. So it looks a lot brighter than what the end result will be, and it's wet. And then Danny's just going back and forth, wetting the plants, just making sure. And then gutter bag doing its job. This little overhang section obviously doesn't have a gutter, but it's such a small area, and you know, when I'm training someone like Danny, you have to really rinse down these areas a lot, just to make sure it's diluted. And then the next guy is this shed past the truck. I'll get some close-up video of that. So, some thicker moss over here. No vegetation to really worry about with there not being a gutter. Often people ask about sheds, and I just need a picture to confirm or figure out how long is it going to take. This is a really cheap roof soft wash for this shed because no vegetation to worry about with no gutter. But if you had vegetation and a gutter, same price point, but let's say bunch of sensitive plants, no gutter, same amount of growth, it's going to take me 3 minutes to treat this roof, but 15 minutes just to keep rinsing and flooding any vegetation around here. And that's just that's how it's done. It's nothing too crazy. Some moss on the back of the roof. I'll get a close-up of this moss dye. And when you see a transition like this compared to that, that's how you know it's dead. This guy's just gotta soak in a little more. We're done soft washing the roof. Gutter bag still working. You know, that's actually more than a gallon, but the way the roof is, or the gutter is pitched, most of everything came this way instead of that way. We're about to start washing the house. But I wanted to show the shed roof. This is almost really kind of a garage, but whatever. You can turn it off and then roll it up. But this is what you want to see. You know, I wish I could perform miracles. Again, a common thing I bring up is realtors trying to put a house on the market or something, and they want this to be perfect, same day, day of service. And that's just not gonna happen. I don't even want to power wash a roof like this. I wish I could perform miracles, but I just do things the right way. So if you want your roof cleaned the right way, that's how it's done, to make sure it's not damaged, to make sure I don't get hurt, and yeah, just that's really it.